Dogs are often referred to as man's best friend because they're loving and reliable. At Been There Dump That, our customers across the continent love our reliability. In fact, if dogs are man's best friend, maybe we're contractors and homeowners' best friend, especially when it comes to waste disposal projects. Check out what some of our favorite customers say about the reliability of Been There Dump That's roll-off dumpster service.
For me, one of the key components in the business that I run is reliability. Being able to call someone and know without any kind of hesitation that I am going to be treated as if I'm their number one contractor. Ron has been by far the most reliable dumpster contractor, owner, supplier for me that I've ever dealt with.
I'll call Kirk before the job and I'll ask him to come take a look at it. And he'll come verify and make sure everything will work well. And they usually do that pretty promptly, so there are no questions.
You know, also they're very accommodating. We've done very big projects with multiple bins. They've made sure that they stayed, on top of it to make sure everything was moved and changed out in a timely manner. So we're not having to worry about bins sitting on site and customers calling us back wondering what's going on. So they've been a great partner with our business from beginning to end. So we definitely appreciate that.
The difference with Been There Dump That is that I know if I call Chet, I'm going to get exactly what I need and it's going to be perfect. It's going to be easy. It's going to be simple. And I'm only just going to have to make that one phone call.
There's no guessing game about the rates or the overages or the tonnage per unit. It's all laid out. It's all very simple. It's just streamlined the process for me and eliminated the need for a lot of back and forth. I mean, on a construction project, the last thing you want to be sweating is your waste removal is over budget, or if the dumpster's still there when the job's done and the homeowner needs their parking space back, and many things like that I just don't have to sweat. That Been There Dump That's taken care of for me.
When the guy that I was using was unable to give me a dumpster, I decided to give them a call, and I had a dumpster right away, and it was clean, and the way they communicated was better than I was receiving from my previous guy. So it just was all around better. I had an email, I had confirmation, and paid for it right away. And then if there was an overage, they let me know.
The biggest benefits working with Been There Dump That is they are residential friendly as they advertise. They really make sure that when they take that dumpster out of there, they're not leaving any debris behind. They're making sure that they're cleaning up well after themselves.
Expectation wise, I always know that it's going to be clean. I know they're going to protect the driveway. I know the driver will call if there are any questions.
When it's time to pull the thing out of there, I call someone, they answer, we talk about it, it gets pulled.
We deal with emergency disasters, and so I can't pre-plan my work. He'll answer the call at any time, and he gets a dumpster to me when I need it, and that's what's key to me, and that's really what's kept me loyal to using Ron.
The texting is really convenient, and then I get a message back. Sometimes if they're busy, I might get the voicemail, but they'll call back. But the texting tends to be the preferred way to reach out to them now. Works out really well, and I can text them on their main line, which makes it really good. So someone's always answering it and responding quickly.
Wrapping up a job, I was like, I'm going to need this until the 18th. They said, that's great, we'll schedule it for the 18th. And then we wrapped up the job sooner. Homeowner was like, hey, we're ready to move back in. So for me, that means we got to get this dumpster out of here. And I said, I know we scheduled it for the 18th. Can we get it out of here on the 11th? And they said, we'll be there on the 11th. And sure enough, they were there bright and early. And in the middle of a snowstorm, this driveway was not shoveled or plowed enough. I don't even know how they did it. They just pulled in and got the thing out of there, no hassle.
Sometimes I'll get, I may need a dumpster swap that day, and they'll get back to, yeah, we can make it happen for you. That's really exceptional service, because you have a crew working on site and we're trying to keep moving debris. Wow, be able to keep it going and not have to handle materials twice. That's dollars. Handling stuff twice costs money. We always try to plan ahead, but sometimes things happen. The dumpster fills up earlier. The guys went faster than we thought. Just the fact that I can call them, I know they're going to reach out, and they do a good job taking care of their clients.
Where the dumpster is located right now, it needs to be moved because we need to be able to get to a certain part of a yard or a property. They'll come out and do it right away.
As the bins fill up, I just have to give him a few hours notice, and he'll be out there changing them out. I've had some jobs where I've needed him to change out bins 4 times in a week. Like I said, he's been able to accommodate me in an urgent manner.
They don't have to worry about dumpsters sitting around for days and not being dumped that are just full of trash.
What I like, Vocations has a little bit more of a small town feel, which is nice because it allows me as a contractor to, build a relationship with somebody. And, if I need something in a pinch, they're willing to help me out, as opposed to dealing with, a big waste company that, I'm just another contractor. They have been able to take care of me short notice and really quick, same day or next day, which is huge.
Been there, dumped that. We're the residential friendly dumpster company.